And I'll be very curious to see how the youngster goes into his sort of baptism of fire with this rivalry. I mean, you think of the history between these two teams. No love lost between either side. The fans always get amped up for this one. This is going to be a different adjustment for the intensity as to what this youngster's going to be used to from some of the other games that he has played to this point. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really curious to see how he responds to the challenge here. Obviously, we know it's a big game, Ray. Does this kid have the right mindset to go into this?
I think he does. I mean, like, he'll probably get there early. He does all the time. He likes to settle in, be cautious, be methodical about his approach. I think it works for him.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. Slides it diagonally to Roslovic. Up along the wing. Carlin Bade, you out there in the building tonight?
I'm out here, James. It's intense. I don't know if you can feel it upstairs. It's a rivalry game. We know what those are about, and so do the...
Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, Columbus has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Carter's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Passes it over to Graves. Takes the feed at the back end. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Sends the pass over. Just wide. Here he is, wristed on net. Blocked in traffic. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. Nice zone entry from the left. Slides it back to the blue line. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. And now he moves it to Laine. Here they are on the attack. He scores! The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
Well, the goaltender can't get set to that shot because he continually moves his feet and changes the angle, and his head is up the entire way, and he fills the back of the net.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Columbus really applying the pressure offensively, up by 3. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Columbus has it in their own zone. And they cough it up at center. The Penguins take it along the wall. Shot! He scores! It's in!
I absolutely love this goal, James. Where there's a will, there's a way, and it is a fight for possession. He's got the puck on his stick. He is shielding. He's very aware of where he's being jostled.
Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
I like that the shooter had the mentality, just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
The Blue Jackets are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Oh, those boards rattled after that hit! Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Slides it over with pace to Crosby. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Merzlikins hasn't looked himself tonight in the net. I mean, he just looks tired. His body language is saying it all, and uncomfortable when he's playing the puck. But he makes that save, and it's all about that save to build on one another, string them together, create some confidence, because his team is certainly playing well in front of him.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Slides it over to Rust. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Great pick. There he is. He's got a step. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. And he's able to handle that one.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Rust's taking it from his own end. Great poke check on the reach. The Penguins pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Rust's got it in the defensive end. Passes it to Smith. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Letang. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Penguins have it against the wall. Denies him!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out. Laine's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Crosby. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Penguins are in transition. Centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Roslovic's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Forget, and a reminder to the league that when he is on, he's as dangerous as it gets offensively.
He's dangerous, and he put on a show, didn't he? Multiple goals, and I think that the mantra, the game plan for him would have been get him the puck.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you.
What a night. Love the intensity of this rivalry. And I'll tell you what, love the way the kids showed up in a big-time effort when you're not sure how certain kids are going to respond in these types of games and environments, right? He was right there in the thick of it, the intensity, and turned up his game another level. You love to see that in a young player because you know what you got here going forward, right? Really impressed, liked his game. Another area that I was also really impressed with. Well, and I think it's one of those games that, based on the reaction that we're seeing on the text line, this is what you were waiting for. All right, to the phones we go. Who's on the line here?
It's John in High River, and I got to tell you, James, I listen to the show all the time. I had to chime in on this victory because our rookie, he looks like he belongs.
Well, and it's funny because I think there was this sort of coming out party tonight that looks like he is the real deal.
It really did, and it looks like this is the type of player we can build a team around.
Well, I would say this. I mean, it's early in the season, and based on a couple of bumps on the road, I'll tell you what, looks like there is something there, and this kid just might be the real deal after all. All right, appreciate the call. We're going to get to some of those calls. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Pens were hoping to play spoiler against the Blue Jackets. Columbus pops like popcorn in this one, and they skate away with the win. You can thank the rookie for his goal that helped to contribute in the victory. Here's how it played out. Moving it around in the offensive end. Crowd on its feet here tonight. Scores! The rookie puts it home in the back of the net. What a clutch goal by the kid! Well, that's all she wrote for this one, but let's get you caught up on some of the other finals in the matchups tonight. The Devils were in tough with the Jets. Winnipeg topples the opposition with a night that just wouldn't want to end offensively. The Cats were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Sharks. San Jose played their best in overtime, and they get the 2 points. Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Ducks had an on-ice collision with the Avalanche. Anaheim turned it up a notch in the overtime frame, and they win it. The Flyers had their hands full with the Hurricanes. Carolina picks up the shutout with an absolute clinic. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. We're in the Buckeye State tonight for the Blue Jackets as they set to take to the ice. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Quick feed to Valimaki. A chance! Oh, there's a great stop by Merzlikins. Columbus is on the attack. Moves it to Roslovic. Arizona's got the puck behind the net. And he takes the feed. The Coyotes play it along the wing. The Blue Jackets have it now. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Played big in the moment there.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Gunther's got it in the offensive zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Puck grab by Marchenko. Fires it. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Lets it rip. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. Scores! And it's getting loud here in Columbus.
I think the goaltender's still looking for that puck, James. I mean, that was just a quick release. It's a beautiful snapshot that's taken in stride, and it winds up filling the back of the net.
The Blue Jackets have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they rewarded with that goal. Laine's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
The Blue Jackets have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Sends it quickly to Johnson. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Columbus jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. The Coyotes scoop it up along the boards. Freeze it. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! That save, and he makes it look easy. Roslovic swinging the puck through center ice. And stops it. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We've held sustained pressure. We're owning the boards, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
The Blue Jackets are showing off a not-so-subtle flex here tonight, now up by a pair in the second.
Well, you know how the mindset changes and how much more confident you are when you're getting great goaltending, and that's what's happening here. And now they're getting a ton of shots on net. They're dominating in terms of that, but they're creating a lot of momentum in the offensive zone that's resulting in goals.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blue Jackets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw in center, they've got a hold of the puck. Inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass in front, and that's off target. Taken along the wall by Roslovic. From the neutral zone now. Moves the puck behind the net.
Oh, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Through center along the wing. Michelli's got it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Valimaki. Back at the point, they set it up. And they score! The Coyotes have finally pushed back after that goal.
They needed something, anything in this second period to light them on fire, James, and hopefully that goal does it, because it's been flat so far.
Quick pass to Roslovic. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Great chance, and it even got a save. Made the stop on the play.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. Oh, what a collision. And another stop doing everything to keep the puck out. Puck along the boards. And the B's got it in their own end. And they send it down the ice. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. And he coughs it out with the pass. Now a quick pass to Bemstrom. Sends it in front. And that doesn't connect. Arizona's got the puck. Columbus looks to attack. Arizona's got the puck shorthanded. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Gains the zone along the right wall. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. With the blast! That goes wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance. Schmaltz's penalty has almost expired.
Less than a minute to go here in the second. The Blue Jackets fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, that's a great power play, James. It's all about puck possession and retrieval. They did all...
Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. But they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. You got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
Columbus wants this one tonight, extending the lead to 2 now, Cheryl.
Yeah, and so close to the intermission, and these are the ones that you really like as an athlete when your team is playing so well. You know the coaches are going to come in, and they're going to reward you. They're going to talk positive. That's a good place to be.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And they drop the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts? Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Great patience by the shooter as the goaltender drops into the butterfly, but doesn't go glove hand, instead goes blocker side, stick side high. What a finish.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night, and it looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done. But the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Hard hit frees up the puck. Saucers it tape to tape. Columbus has possession of it now. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Dumba. Moves it quickly over to Gunther. Columbus gains a hold of it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Well, quite the conversation here between the coach and the rookie. And Cheryl, what's the message?
Well, the message is we're protecting the lead, so we really don't need another one. But there's a fine line, James. I mean, you want to continue to play that got you the lead, but you got to make sure without the puck that you're defensively responsible, and you don't want to make any risky plays that are going to put you in a vulnerable spot.
Columbus has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this third period. Puck scooped up by Dumba. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Keller. The Coyotes take it across the line. Columbus has the puck.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Made the save on the play. Arizona's got the puck in the defensive end. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Marchenko. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Laine. Pushes it across to Werenski. Picked off by Dumba. Puts it on net with the stop.
Merzlikins hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
How did he stop that one? We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Washington's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Peyton's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. A solid effort tonight, but the problem is the same issue night after night. Just a few minutes of a breakdown, and it winds up costing.
Well, and that's all it takes, right, James? Especially when you're not winning. You have to look at it in small little increments, and they have to game manage, and they haven't done that very effectively. And it's wound up costing them numerous games here. They're going to have to find a way to reset and get back on track.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. See ya. Overseas to see 3 games. How awesome would that be? All right, to the phones we go. It's John in High River. What's on your mind, John?
James, I'm loving life and living large.
You like that win, did you?
Oh, and our rookie looks outstanding out of the gate.
He has been good. What impresses you the most?
I just like the fact that he sees the ice well. He just seems to have good vision. He's in the right place at the right time.
Tell you what, you put up more nights like that, I will buy a jersey of that kid. He was fun out there in that win. All right, continuing the phone calls here. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Coyotes were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Blue Jackets. Columbus posts a victory thanks to a strong offensive display. You like this? Not only did they get the win, but the rookie gets a goal, and here's how it sounded. Here's a chance in front for the rookie. Scores! Oh, the freshman gets it done! And a couple more results around the National Hockey League. The Blues faced off against the Sharks. San Jose turned it up in the skills competition, and they get the extra point in the win. The Panthers went toe-to-toe on the road against the Kings. Florida picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us. You know what? And that's a great point, and thank you very much for the call there, Jackson. And, you know, when you look at some of the players out there and the young players in the league that are making people take notice, I think you have to look at him and what he has done so far in his early steps in the National Hockey League. You know, up front, he's finding a way to the net. He's finding a way to engage. You know, he's also showing a two-way game. And for young players, you don't see that often. That usually takes a lot longer, and I've been really impressed from what I've seen from this young man in his early steps in his career in the National Hockey League. All right, back to the phones we go. We've got Dylan on line 5. Hey, Dylan. Ray Ferraro joins us here on the line there. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
We had a chance to see a couple of different looks from the squad at morning skate. What was your takeaway from that?
Well, I think everybody's focused in on that top line. The first line now contains the rookie who has shown some real good offensive instincts, and this will be a great chance for him to play in that spot tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he responds in that offensive role. He's going to get those minutes, and we'll see how things kind of play out. A couple of other things that... Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Panthers took to the road to match up with the Ducks. Florida terrific in the shootout portion of the game, and they get the extra point to go with it. The Sabres were in a dogfight on the road against the Jets. Buffalo puts on a show to pick up the win. The Maple Leafs took to the road to match up with the Red Wings. Detroit toughed this one out. They needed a shootout, but they turned it up a notch and pick up the win. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in America's capital here in Washington, D.C., where the Capitals are looking to show who's boss tonight. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. The Capitals have it behind the net. Ferrari's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Muslikins has been fantastic all season long. I mean, the save percentage is off the charts, just terrific numbers. Can't do much more than that, and the team is in the winning column. Every time he's in the net, they have an opportunity.
Here he is with the backhander. Answered the call there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
He was totally locked in on that play. Dishes it to Ovechkin. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a shot, and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Washington's got the puck along the boards. The Capitals will play it in their own end. I'm James Cebulski. Let's bring in the third member of the broadcast, Carlin Bays.
Thanks, James. The rookie's been performing so well as of late. You know, it's only a matter of time before he gets rewarded, and that time is tonight. He's moving on up to the first line, and Wraparound Wallace says hashtag light it up. Let's see what this kid can do, James.
I'm with you on that one, Wraparound. I want to see this action, and I want to see it go down tonight. All right, thanks very much for that, CB. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Handles the pass. Here's a pass to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Moves the puck to Backstrom. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick feed to Texier. Puck picked up in the open ice. Rocks him on the play. Washington's looking to break out. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Tries to get the puck over to Backstrom. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Bemstrom. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blue Jackets don't need to change much, James, in terms of their possession. They managed the puck. They really owned it. But you can dance along the outside all you want. If you don't drive the net and get to scoring areas, you're not going to win the game. This game is scoreless. They're a little frustrated with the puck possession time. They've got to find a way to put it in the net.
Now he takes it over the line. Centering pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. And he takes a shot. Dives down low to block it. The Capitals come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here. And he had an answer with that save.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he serves it across to Mantha. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass across to McMichael. Big-time defensive play. Looks to get the puck over to Laine. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. That's a textbook save by Kemper. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. But our cameras here catching a conversation with the young rookie and his head coach, and we love to speculate. Pounder, any sort of thoughts as what's being said?
I think this is positive reinforcement. I mean, you look at the way this game has gone, and they've had a ton of sustained pressure, and they just need to continue it because they've had the possession. I think this is a nice reminder. Hey, kid, you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Grabs the puck in the slot. Makes the save with the slapper. And somehow he hangs on. Passed up ahead. With possession along the wall. Shuts him down. Moves the puck across to Goudreau. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. puck along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Carlson. And makes the save. The Blue Jackets play it along the boards. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. And it's blocked. And he puts that one aside with ease. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. The Blue Jackets have time on their side. Despite trailing early in this third period, they have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Fires it on net. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Works it across to Laine. Takes a shot. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the final, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Columbus plays it along the wing. The Blue Jackets will play from the corner. Quick pass over to Severson. Here he is in front. Big time stop. Moves it to Werenski. There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot and probably terrified those fans right behind him.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Blue Jackets will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Capitals gain possession. Ovechkin's lugging the puck. The Capitals played along the boards. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Merzlikins. Buffalo's up next on this homestand, and this should be a fun one. A few tickets still remain for this one. You know we'll be here. Hope to see you as well. Columbus is trying to maintain this lead late in the third period. Laine's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
At this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
And now it's grabbed by Ovechkin. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Under a minute to go in the third. Drives to the sweet spot. Too much traffic in the lane. Angles it over to Ovechkin. Washington's got it across the line. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. Sends it over to Ovechkin. Great defensive effort with the stick. Shot. Oh, tough break for the shooters. It goes off the inside post and stays out. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. And the losing streak continues despite... You know, and the rookie continues to impress. Let's get Ray Ferraro in here for his own perspective. Do you like that last night from the kid?
Yeah, I like most things this guy does. I've been really impressed with him this season, and so he gets his promotion again up to the first line, and I thought better than the first time that he was put in this spot. He seemed more comfortable, seemed more sure of how he was going to create offense. I thought he had an excellent game.
Yeah, no, he responded in a big way and, kind of lived up to the hype. We don't see that a lot of times when things live up to the hype, but this kid certainly did. Based on the text line comments there. All right, to the phones we go, and it's John in High River. John, how are you?
Hey, James, I'm doing well. Happy about the W, but still not sold on this rookie. He's not living up to the hype whatsoever.
Well, look, the big expectations with the new shiny toy, but listen, I think there's also a little pace and moderation here where we sit early in the season.
Well, it's a huge reach for this high, a guy drafted this high, and I'm just not seeing him put out the kind of performance that looks like a high draft pick.
John, I understand what you're saying, but I would also come back and say the old cliche, Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's keep the phone conversations going, Brianna. Let's take a look at the scoreboard of what went down tonight on the ice. The Blue Jackets were on the road to take on the Capitals. Columbus pulls one out of the fire in a tightly contested affair. The Isles look to run roughshod over the Flames. Calgary toughed this one out and get the 2 points and the win. The Penguins took to the ice for a collision with the Hurricanes. Pittsburgh played a strong game at both ends of the ice, and as a result, they get the win. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Blue Jackets took to the ice to battle the Capitals. Columbus took the W in a close one. The Islanders battled it out against the Flames. Calgary powers their way to victory, showing a lot of grit in both ends of the ice. The Penguins took to the ice to lock up with the Hurricanes. Pittsburgh topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Flyers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Taken by Ristolainen. Nice zone entry from the middle. Konechny's got the puck. Good stand-up hit. Here's a short pass to Ristolainen. Takes a shot. Gets a pad on that one. What a stop by Martin. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Slides it diagonally to Couturier. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Couturier's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Halak.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Columbus slides the puck against the wall. And he heard the answer on that one. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he denied him there. Look at this attack here in the O zone. And there's a as he banks it off the wall.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Philadelphia's off to a lukewarm start here to open the season, James. But guess what? There's a lot of runway left, and there's a lot of building to be done. I played on teams that were real cool to start, but finished pretty hot. And that's what you want to do. You want to build your temperature throughout the year.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Columbus has the 1-0 lead. Feeds it on over to Farabee. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Close save, and he handles it with ease.
York's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Swatted out of midair. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a chance. Gets a pound on it. What a stop by Martin. Philadelphia sliding the puck behind the net. And that's blocked from someone in front. And he had the answer on that play. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Philadelphia's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
From the left side, they gain the zone. Quick shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save. Johnson's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Halak's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Columbus leads it 1-0. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Sends the feed in front. Another pass. Another pass. Can't connect on the play. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Setting up behind his own net now. Gaudreau's carrying it ahead. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Blue Jackets continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Play is called for offside. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Blue Jackets win the faceoff at center. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. We got a whistle offside to call. The Blue Jackets have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. The Flyers win possession here in the open ice. He got all of that hit on the play. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Farabee's going to play it against the half wall. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Gaudreau's great at stick handling his way into grade A scoring chances, guys. He's known for that puck-on-a-string zone ability, and he's just so entertaining to watch.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Columbus takes possession at center. Line A's got it against the boards. Left save by the goalie. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Columbus has possession of the puck. Oh, it's denied by Halak.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because with the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Philadelphia's won the draw. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Philadelphia's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. And they'll dump it in. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Handles the puck. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. An easy save by Halak. Moves it to the middle. Oh, it scores! On the man advantage, they put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Goalie looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
Columbus is checking all the boxes tonight, probably making their coach proud because now up by 2 in this second period. They're doing it all right, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really are, and it's the intensity and the tenacity in which they're playing with, James. You have to get the puck to be able to own it. Well, guess what? They've been owning it because they've been competing for it. And then they're not just sitting around. They're doing something with it. They're dominating in terms of the shots. And I expect that they're going to put another one up if they continue to play this way.
Frost's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Blue Jackets continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Hammers it! He scores! The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Columbus has been in attack mode all night long, and it continues here in the second.
It looks like they're commanding the play, James. And what I mean by that, every area of the ice, they're owning it. They're competing for it, and they're intense. They've been tenacious all over, and they're finding ways to hit the back of the net. It's the quick strikes and the finish that have stood out for me.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off. You don't have elite hands like this if you don't work on him, James, and you know he's put in the work because when he gets into these spots, he's got poise and patience with the puck. He can dangle with the best of them, and it's shown right there on that goal.
Philadelphia's won the faceoff at center. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And that's intercepted by Werenski. Here we go, one-man rush. Comes up with a stop. And now he moves it quickly to Severson. Takes the pass. Big save by the goaltender. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Columbus has generated tons of offensive chances, and as a result, they lead big late in the second period. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. 2 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Blue Jackets have been terrific tonight. In 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Turns it aside with the pad. Oh, they do it again.
But you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Martin's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Columbus plays it along the wall. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Columbus has been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. Philadelphia's won the draw in the neutral zone. Drives to the paint. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And that's denied by Martin. Into the offensive zone.
Come on.
Shot, and he turned that one aside. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck.
Columbus hasn't given much up defensively in this game. Their goaltender has seen everything. You know that it's always bragging rights when you get a big fat 0 at the end of the game. You can say that our defense is the best.
Moves it quickly over to Boquist. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. There's another stop.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Islanders are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Columbus up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. Lawton's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Approaching the final minute of regulation. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Columbus continues to lead here in this final frame. They have been the busier team and the dominant team offensively tonight. That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. Well, a nice feather in the cap and a sign that... And when you see the coach over his shoulder and challenging him, I think for a lot of us, we were all kind of waiting to see how the kid would respond with that. And unfortunately, we just never saw it play out just because of the way the flow and the tempo of the game was going at the time. I just thought it was worth mentioning. But at the same time, you take the win and you run with it, okay? To the phones we go. Who's on line 2? Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Brendo from Burlington.
Brendo, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Listen, I want to talk about that assist from the kid. I mean, like, he really showed some hands and some vision on that. I didn't know he had that in him.
Well, you know what? There's been times you kind of wonder, why is he in this league right now, and why is he not maybe a step below? And then there's nights like that where you go, okay, he was noticeable.
Yeah, it seems like he has a lot of untapped potential here.
Well, let's see. It's a long season. Let's see how it plays out, but certainly a step in the right direction. Nice apple. I like the assist there on this particular night. All right, to the text lines we go. Let's check in to see what... Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Blue Jackets were hoping to fly high on the road against the Flyers. Columbus, You know, and I want to say this. I want to go back to the whole notion and the conversation about the sophomore slump, because from what I've seen so far in his second year, that does not exist. Does not exist so far from this young forward, right? I mean, he shows up and he competes, and the consistency in his game. Look, it's a long season. I get it. And a lot can happen between now and the finish line. But to me right now, the idea of a sophomore slump, yeah, preposterous. How does that sound, all right? Is that convincing enough for you? Preposterous. I just love that word. But anyway, no sophomore slump here, okay? Let's move on. Back to the phones we go. Levi, how are you? Obviously, a lot of people curious with the rookie watch going on as to who will be the NHL's top rookie this year, and two of these go head-to-head tonight. Now, my little birds, my little spies within the room told me that prior to this one, the coaching staff has actually challenged their young dynamite rookie to see if he can outperform the other front runner in this Calder race. I like the challenge, so don't sing it. Bring it on. I'm looking forward to see how this all plays out coming up later on tonight. This is going to be fun. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Avs were looking to steal 2 against the Predators. Nashville toughs one out and pick up the win. The Rangers were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Stars. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The Bees were on the road up against the Lightning. Boston terrorized their opponents with a big offensive night. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. Be a pro career.